What's up guys and welcome to Myth Busting Monday Season 2 Episode 36. Yes dudes, this is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you guys have got any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those inside the comment section right now or at the end of the video and we'll see which ones get featured next week. This week we have got an awesome show lined up for you guys with some myths on Black Ops 2 zombies as well as a couple on Black Ops 4 and including some myths on the brand new zombies map Alpha Omega, which is DLC 3 for Black Ops 4 as well. So you guys are definitely going to enjoy today's episode. If you do want to help support this video and support the channel as well, do make sure you smash a like on this video right now. We're going to be aiming for 3,115 likes in 24 hours. I know you guys can do it, and if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and become the latest member of the Pizza Club. But with that all said, sit back, relax and enjoy Season 2 Episode 36 of Myth Busting Mondays. So the first myth of today's show has been sent in by Almas Rui, and they say, myth, can you use the Control-Z elixir to complete the step on Alpha Omega? And loads of pizza emojis. Now this is a great myth. If you guys didn't know, during the Alpha Omega Easter egg, there is an Easter egg step where you have to have the turned upgrade on one of your weapons. So basically you get that from the Pack-a-Punch machine on one of your weapons, shoot a zombie, it turns into a friendly zombie, and then it will make its way over to 3 paintings around the map, destroying the painting and revealing a number sequence behind that painting that you have to input during the Easter egg. But is this the only way that we can get a turned zombie? Do we actually have to get the turned upgrade on our weapon, or can we just use the Control-Z elixir, which will make a random zombie a friendly one? Let's jump into a game of Alpha Omega right now, get all the way up to this part of the Easter egg, and let's go and check out if we can use the Control-Z elixir to turn a zombie, which will actually do the job correctly on this step. Let's go and check it out. Okay guys, so here we are on Alpha Omega. I've made my way all the way up to the part of the Easter egg right now where we have to get a turned zombie to destroy the paintings. You guys can see that I've got the Control-Z elixir ready on the left hand side of my D-pad, and we've got some zombies spawning in right now. So let's activate our elixir right now and let's check out if this turned zombie is still going to destroy the painting. Yes, there you go. Look at that. So 100% you don't actually have to have the turned upgrade on your weapons to do this Easter egg step. You can just do it with the Control-Z elixir, which is obviously awesome. If you've got loads of these Control-Z elixirs, which I assume you would because not many people like to use these, it definitely will come in handy on this Easter egg step, considering it's going to save you a minimum of 2,500 points, if not 10,000. You never know when you're actually going to get a certain upgrade on your weapon. So there you go. Definitely make sure you've got the Control-Z elixir inside of your games. Thank you so much to Almas Rui for sending that one in. You absolute legend, my friend. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Noah Gabriel. And Noah Gabriel says, myth, in transit, when you EMP the bus, can you power it back up again using a turbine? P.S. You're the best. And loads of pizza emojis. Remember, if you are leaving myths inside of the comment section, make sure you put those pizza emojis next to them. You guys know I absolutely love them. But this is a great myth. You guys know that the EMP have so many troll effects inside of transit, all the way back on Black Ops 2. Like if your friend was hitting the mystery box, you could use the EMP to shut the box down. You could do the same thing with perks and also Pack-a-Punch, and you can also do it to shut down the bus. But if you actually do this to the bus, can you use a turbine, which is normally used to power up the doors and the perks around the map when the power isn't on? Will this actually allow you to power back up that bus, or is that way too crazy? Let's jump over to transit right now. Let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on the map transit. We're currently outside of the power station and we have got our EMPs ready. The bus is about to set off, and as soon as it does, we're going to drop that EMP directly on the floor in front of the bus, making that bus completely shut down. After the bus is shut down, we're going to place the turbine in front of it, and hopefully it will power that bus back up again. So here we go. The bus is officially moving inside of the map right now. Let's drop the EMP on the ground right now as well. There you go. The bus is now completely off. Now let's place our turbine at the front of the bus, and let's go and check out if this is actually going to turn it back on again. And I just got caught by a denizen, but it's all good. Let's place this turbine at the front right now, and let's check this out. Is it going to do it? Yes, look at that. That is unbelievable. I didn't actually know that. So there you go. Yes, a turbine can power back up the bus on the map transit if it gets shut down by an EMP. So if you are playing with some of your friends and you've got that inevitable troll player inside of your game, just make sure that you've got a turbine on your inventory and you'll be able to instantly get that bus going again. That was absolutely awesome. Thank you so much to Noah Gabriel for sending that one in. You absolute legend, my friend. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Old Town Road. And Old Town Road says, myth, can you use the tornado effect on the fire specialist to hold Adam robots in the air? Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the brand new zombies map Alpha Omega for Black Ops 4 zombies, that myth might have sounded a little bit weird. So basically, inside of that Easter egg and inside of that map, we have a robot inside of there who is called Adam, and he will help you out. He's very similar to the Civil Protector that we had inside of Shadows of Evil. And there are a lot of rumors going around the community that we can actually hurt and destroy Adam, but I've never actually seen any physical evidence of this. But Old Town Road wants to know if we get that fire specialist all the way up to level 3 that does the tornado effect, which we've seen in Myth-busting Mondays before, where it can actually have the Brutus fully flying in the air. Can you also do the exact same thing we did to the Brutus, but on Adam the robot? Let's jump over to another game of Alpha Omega right now. Let's get our fire specialist all the way up to level 3, and let's see if we can go and get Adam the robot to fly in the air with that tornado effect. Let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are inside of another game of Alpha Omega right now. We're currently inside of the storage room where Adam is. There he is. Let's spawn him in for 3,000 points right now, pull out our specialist, and instantly use that level 3 tornado ability on him, and let's see if it actually works. Here we go. Let's check this out. Oh, I don't think it did. Maybe that just wasn't too close. No, look at that. It's definitely not working. 100% right there. The tornado effect has no effect on Adam the robot. If you guys have got any ideas how we can actually hurt or destroy Adam the robot, definitely make sure you let me know inside of the comment section right now, because like I said before, there's a lot of rumors going around the community right now that we can actually do this, but I have no idea how to do it. So you guys let me know. But there you go. The tornado effect definitely doesn't work on Adam the robot inside of Alpha Omega. But regardless of the outcome of the myth, thank you so much to Old Town Road for sending that one in, and let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Lever Crawler. And Lever Crawler says, myth, can you use the fully upgraded golden spork with the ballistic knife on Blood of the Dead? Love your vids, dude, and loads of pizza emojis. Now you guys should know by now that the ballistic knives are inside of Black Ops 4 now. They're really good obviously because they can revive your teammate, but apart from that, they are pretty weak when you're trying to kill zombies. But the question is, while we are holding those ballistic knives, can we still use the fully upgraded golden spork from Blood of the Dead at the exact same time? There's only one way to find out, so I'm gonna jump inside of a game of Blood of the Dead right now, probably do it for around 2 hours to get this, and I'm gonna go and get the fully upgraded golden spork and see if it works on the ballistic knife. And also, I'm gonna check one other thing as well. We're gonna go and check if we can actually use the ballistic knife on the final step of that fully upgraded spork, where you normally have to use the combat knife to kill the warden. We're gonna see if you can actually do it with the ballistic knives and see if that still works. So 2 myths in 1 right here. Let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are inside of Blood of the Dead right now. I've made it through every single step of the golden spork upgrade, and we're all the way up to the final piece right now, where we've just got to kill the warden with a combat knife on the catwalk. And you guys can see right now that the prisoner number is still on that combat knife, meaning that we've still got this step to do. So I'm gonna start recording again after I've meleeed this guy probably around 10 times, just because it takes so long when you don't actually have a decent weapon to do this with. And then we'll see if killing the Brutus on the catwalk with the ballistic knives will actually count as a combat knife kill. So here we go. We put so many knives into this guy right now, so he must be pretty close to dying. As soon as he does, we'll be able to check out if it actually counts as a combat knife kill. And there you go, he's finally dead. And let's see if the ticket is still there. Yes, it is. So it doesn't count as that combat knife kill, which means I need to get another warden up inside of this area of the map right now and knife him with the normal combat axe to get the upgraded golden spork to see if that works with the ballistic knives. That was a complete waste of time, but I will see you guys very soon when I finally get another warden back inside of the map. Okay guys, so you will never believe this. I thought the game was completely glitched, but it's been so many rounds. I'm now on round 42, and I've only just had a warden inside of the map, and I managed to kill it with the combat knife, which means I can now go and collect my fully upgraded golden spork and see if it works on the ballistic knives. Ridiculous. I honestly thought the game was completely broken. Let's pick it up, let's use our ballistic knives, and let's see if it actually works with those ballistic knives. Here we go. Let's check this one out. Let's switch over to our ballistic knives right now, and look at this. We've got the ballistic knives out right now, and it is not allowing us to use that upgraded spork knife with the ballistic knives, even though it just took us 42 rounds to complete an Easter egg. The game still wants us to use the actual ballistic knives knife, which sucks. It should actually replace one of the knives on those ballistic knives, but unfortunately it doesn't, and that is why we do myth busting Monday, so I can spend 43 rounds of my time trying to do a myth that just never even works to begin with. But regardless of the outcome of that myth, we know now that it doesn't work, so no one will ever do that again. So big shout out to Lever Crawler for sending that myth in, and let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been been sent in by Dr. Thonk. And Dr. Thonk says, myth, Galvanuckels work with ethereal razor and 5 pizza emojis. So if you guys didn't know, on the brand new zombies map Alpha Omega for DLC 3 of Black Ops 4, we've now got the Galvanuckels back inside of the game. Yes, you guys heard me correctly. The Galvanuckels from all the way back on Transit and Nuketown of Black Ops 2 are now back inside of Alpha Omega. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through the rounds on Alpha Omega and have the Galvanuckels and wait until it's not a one knife kill anymore. Then we'll go and pick up the ethereal razor perk, which adds melee damage to most weapons, and see if it actually works with the Galvanuckels. We know that it doesn't work with some knives, and we know that it doesn't work with some melee weapons, but it seems to work with most. So fingers crossed it also works with the Galvanuckels. Let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are on Alpha Omega. I've played through a lot of rounds right here, all the way to 17, which is the first round where the Galvanuckels haven't been a one knife kill. So round 16 is the final wave where it's a one knife kill right there, but 17 is a 2-hit, which means it's time for us to get that ethereal razor perk and check out if it actually works alongside those Galvanuckels, increasing the melee damage of that already ridiculously powerful melee weapon. So here we go, we've got our perk. Let's go and melee a zombie and let's check this out. Yes, there you go. Look at that, a one knife kill on all of those zombies right there. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, 100% ethereal razor does work with the Galvanuckels inside of Alpha Omega, and I have no idea what round this goes to a one knife kill. So if you guys know that, let me know inside of the comment section right now. I'm hoping for something around 26, 27 maybe. And then of course, if you had swordplay, you're talking like in the 40s with that kind of stuff, which is crazy of course. But there you go, Alpha Omega. I'm really enjoying it right now, and great myth right there as well. Thank you so much to Dr. Thonk for sending that one in, you absolute legend. And let's jump straight over to the next myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Henley Bland. And Henley Bland says, myth, will the turret see the zombies on the Dead of the Night Gauntlet muzzle flesh round? Love your videos. Now this is great. If you guys didn't know, on the Dead of the Night Gauntlet on the muzzle flesh round, all the zombies are completely invisible unless you are shooting your weapon. So it makes it very, very difficult to kill all the zombies unless you've actually got an automatic weapon. But the question is, if we place down the turret, which is inside of our equipment slots, and that's constantly firing bullets at those zombies, will that allow us to actually see all the zombies in the map all the time without firing our own weapon? Because of course our turret is firing bullets at them. Let's jump over to the Dead of the Night Gauntlet right now, get all the way up to the muzzle flesh round, which takes around 30 minutes, and let's go and check out if the turret will allow us to see all the zombies on that muzzle flesh round. Let's jump over to Dead of the Night's Gauntlet right now, and let's go and check it out. Okay guys, so here we are on the muzzle flesh round, round 14, 32 minutes into this right now, and we are ready to do this myth. You guys can see that I've got my sentry turret ready to drop down inside of the map right now, and we can't see any zombies, of course, because they are all invisible until we shoot. And you guys can see right there, as soon as we start shooting our sniper rifle, the zombies appear and then instantly disappear after a few seconds time. So let's drop our sentry turret right now, and let's see while that's going off, can we see the zombies? No, look at that, it is actually killing the zombies for us. We can see the red hit markers on our screen, so the zombies are dying, but it's not actually allowing us to still see those zombies, which absolutely sucks. Honestly, I thought that would work. So no, 100% not. The muzzle flesh round, round 14 on the Dead of the Night Gauntlet, you cannot use that sentry turret to see those zombies to help you out. You're just gonna have to push through this round and just try and hope you survive. But regardless of the outcome of that one, that was a really interesting myth. So Henley Bland, thank you for sending that one in. And now it's time for the final myth, the ultimate myth of today's show right now, which has been sent in by Mr. Machete. And Mr. Machete says, can you use the mod menu to buy one of the perks that are outside the map on Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2? Sorry, no pizza emojis, I don't have them. Well, you guys better make up inside of the comment section right now for Mr. Machete. Just spam pizza emojis inside of the comment section right now. You have my complete blessing to go crazy inside of the comment section right now with pizza emojis. But if you guys didn't know, we've got Mule Kick and PhD Flopper outside of the map as a troll in Mob of the Dead. And you guys might have seen in a previous episode of Myth-Busting Mondays around a month ago that we went inside of Die Rise, went up to the PhD Flopper troll perk, and found out that we couldn't actually buy that perk inside of the game. The machine was completely off, a complete troll, and even with no clip going over to it, it was impossible to buy that perk. But is it the exact same thing on Mob of the Dead inside of Black Ops 2 with the Mule Kick and PhD Flopper that we see on the docks? Let's jump over to Mob of the Dead on Black Ops 2 with our mod menu, and let's go and check out if we can get those perks on the docks. Let's go and check this out. Okay guys, so here we are outside of the map on Mob of the Dead right now. You guys can see on the docks right now, we have got Mule Kick and PhD Flopper, and every time I try and land on the dock, we instantly fall through. So the dock actually isn't a real place at all. Even though the perks are on there, there's no solid foundation to actually walk lock on those dogs. So we're just gonna have to no-click directly onto those machines and see if a prompt comes up on the screen like buy this perk for 3,000 points. And no, look at that, we're right next to Mule Kid, we're right next to PhD Flopper right there, and we are getting no prompt on the screen at all. So there you go, once again, just like the PhD Flopper troll perk on Die Rise, it is a complete troll. These perks aren't accessible, there's no way out to get them, there's no way out to no-click into them to get them on Mob of the Dead, and they are completely troll perks. But there you go, if you guys have got any other myths to do with mod menus, feel free. It's asking questions that we've never really asked before, and I definitely think it adds this cool new vibe to Myth Busting Mondays. And also, if you've got any other really cool myths for DLC 3 Zombies on Black Ops 4 Alpha Omega, make sure you leave those inside of the comment section right now as well. But there you go, that has been Myth Busting Mondays Season 2, Episode 36. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you have, make sure you absolutely smash a like on this video right now. We're going to be aiming for 3,115 likes in 24 hours, and if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and become the latest member of the Pizza Club. But with that all said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.